from Prescott.
Let's show you the CompuBox numbers from that last round, specifically the power punches. A 32-1 edge for Breidis Prescott in power punches according to CompuBox and Teddy's scorecard. Going to mark down that 5th round as a 10-8 round, so 50-44 Prescott.
Not that you can give a demerit to Prescott in that last round, but if you could, you would say, why did you not place at least one nice shot to the body? Because while Jargal was showing great heart and great survival skills, the head was moving, but the body was right there. And a well-placed body shot may have really frozen Jargal for the finish.
See significant swelling around that left eye of Jargal. Obviously, that has been in the path of the right hand of Prescott all night long.
And the people in the corner need to use that end swell with Jargal.
Or that double jab from Prescott.
John Curran, the cut man in the corner of Jargal, he doesn't have blood to deal with, but he has swelling to deal with, as you said, Joe, and that's part of the job of a cut man. Get that end swell, that metal piece that you keep cold in the ice, and apply it to the swelling of Jargal before it gets worse.
Jargal taking some steps forward here after Prescott now tries to get him in the corner, looking for a right hand to the body, which he does land, and Prescott jabs his way out the side door to the left.
If Jargal is going to survive, if he's going to actually find a way to do more than survive and turn this fight around, believe it or not, it's probably going to come from a body shot. Because I think that's where the openings, just like the openings are there for Prescott to the head with the right hand, the openings for Jargal with Prescott are down underneath. Jargal cannot see the opportunity. You must see opportunities, especially when you're an underdog.
The thudding right hand that time. Teddy, I remember covering a fight back in the late 90s of a local fighter from Connecticut that happened to, and he actually tore a muscle in his arm because the rope caught him, and it changed the entire complexion of the fight. That's actually pretty dangerous right there.
Very dangerous. As you said, you could tear a bicep. You could also tear a rotator cuff. An easy way to injure yourself as you're trying to throw full force forward and the rope is pulling your arm in that joint backwards. But again, that opportunity there as Prescott moved the hand back, got caught in the rope. See, that's bad technique a little bit, and it's hard to knock Prescott. He's doing a terrific job, but it goes to show you, we talked about it early, sometimes he throws the right hand straight, sometimes he loops it, and when he loops it, he loads up, and he pulls it back. Right. And that time, he got caught with the rope.
If it's going back far enough where it can be caught in the rope, then your mechanics are severely flawed.
Exactly, and that means there will be an opportunity for somebody to catch you with a left hook. And that somebody, at least tonight, is trying to beat Jargal.
Jargal actually landing a bit here over the course of the last 25 seconds. Prescott also consistently scoring. There's that double jab that we've seen all night long.
It's a jabbing right hand night for Prescott. And if Jargal is going to win, it's going to have to be winding up as a left hooking night for him. There's a left hook by Jargal.
far with that left hand as the swelling around the left eye continues to worsen for the Mongolian.
Jargal has enough problems with the tall, sharp Prescott. He's giving himself extra problems, Joe. When he gets inside, instead of staying there, he goes back outside where he has to work all over again and take chances all over again to get inside.
That right hand just staying in the path of it. Counters back with a right hand, does Prescott. They will have 3 rounds to go.
His right hand up, and there's Rooney back to work. Boy, he's got a tough boss in Joe DeGuardia. He fights a 4-round fight and doesn't get the rest of the night off.
He is the publicist and event coordinator for the promoter, Joe DeGuardia. So he's right back to the shirt and tie and working ringside. Meanwhile, Jargal has his best offensive output of the night here to open up this 8th round. Now Prescott gets out of that position and sends him back.
Well, 2 things there that were good for Jargal. Number 1, he got in close, and he stayed in close. He didn't go back outside to that bad neighborhood that belongs to the taller, longer Prescott. But he landed the punch that we said that Jargal would need to land if he's going to turn this fight around, the left hook. The good news for Jargal, he found out that he could land that hook and he could affect Prescott a little bit. The bad news is Prescott's still standing and Jargal's way behind. He needs more than just spots with that left hook. He needs a big bang with that left hook. See, if I'm in the corner of Jargal, I'm telling him, okay, use the jab to stabilize the taller guy. Get yourself in position for the left hook, but go to the body first. Go to that lean body that's sometimes open of Prescott, and then go upstairs. Watch the right elbow. We're looking for opportunities, I guess, for Jargal to climb back here before it's an end of the night. So look at that right elbow sometimes of Prescott. Sometimes it'll fly out a little bit. And that's where the left hook to the body has to fly in. Prescott's done a very good job upstairs tonight. Where he hasn't done much work is downstairs.
It's been so easy upstairs. He gets caught up in taking it and taking it.
Exactly. But sometimes when you have a guy like Jargal who has such a good chin, you like to soften the body up a little bit, Joe. Find
really
out
does have a good chin.
How does he take it downstairs? We know he takes it upstairs.
Now, Paco Rodriguez, a pro fighter whose name was never announced as a new champion, but a name that will live on forever with those organ recipients. We are going to have an encore presentation of Jeremy Schaff's feature story on Paco Rodriguez and the conclusion of this main event. That is a must-watch story on Paco Rodriguez. Jargal desperate to find the answer here against Breidis Prescott.
And Jargal might be in desperate territory. I have him way behind in desperate waters where he needs a knockout to win. And he's also in territory that is unfamiliar to him. He's passed the 8th round for the first time in his career. Prescott has been 10 rounds or better 6 times.
Oh, that left hand straight low. And Steve Smoger gives the warning to Prescott. First time we've seen Smoger have to really get involved in this fight at all.
Again, the greatest referees quite often are the ones you never see. They understand who people want to see, the participants, the fighters. A lot of referees over the weekend that we watched in the boxing, and quite often we watch, do not understand that premise.
Of course, we also had the stoppage with Juanma Lopez against Salido.
Some people thought that stoppage was too quick, maybe a tad too quick, but I think Salido was going to get that same result. All the heart in the world with both fighters, and all the heart in the world with Jargal, who's been outmatched tonight. But Jargal would really help himself with that chance to pull this out of the fire, and that's what it would be, pulling it out of the fire at this point, if he would stay in close once he gets there instead of allowing himself to fall out.
Robert Crawford.